Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Okay, so what's going on? Let me know in the comments what's going on. Latest immigration news, what's going on? Let me check first of all and see what's going on before I start talking, right? Let me check to know what is going on. I'm just here to answer some questions basically. The good news is that USCIS opens an additional San Francisco asylum office location. Yeah, this USCIS San Francisco asylum office is opening an additional temporary location in Oakland, California, effective May 15, tomorrow. Asylum applicant under the jurisdiction of San Francisco Asylum Office may receive an interview notice to appear at the asylum located in Oakland instead of San Francisco. Okay, that's what's going on. Let's see what else. Centralized intake processing of VAWA self-petitions and related filings at the Nebraska Service Center, effective April 1st. 2024, USCIS centralized the intake process of the Form I-360 for people filing under Violence Against Women Act, VAWA. For self-petitioning, abused spouses, children, and parents at the Nebraska Service Center. Yeah, so yeah, those are the news as far as immigration is concerned. Okay, let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Christiana Akiele. Good morning, how are you? Good morning, Diana and family, how are you? Let's see who's here. Good morning, how are you? I'm just here to take some questions. I know it's too early, but I have to do it because I might not be available this weekend, so I gotta do it now. If you have a question, just put it in the comment. We're gonna wait for a couple people to get in. In the meanwhile, please like and share. Diana and family, how are you? How's your TPS going? Like, did you get your travel document? You were supposed to travel, right? If I remember correctly, you were supposed to travel to Venezuela. So did you get it? Did you get it? Yeah, we're just waiting for some people to get here so they can ask their questions. Meanwhile, let me see if we have another immigration news. Just checking for immigration news. Yeah, I want to share with you like how to follow up. Okay. Good morning, Aboli Stephen. Good morning. How are you? Costa Rica. I don't know. Aboli Stephen. I don't know. I don't. I don't do like I'm only concerned with what's happening in the US and the people who actually want to come to the US or the people who are inside of the US. Really, I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know. Oh, your travel document is in the process. Okay. What is the new fee for fingerprint for TPS? Oh, I don't know. I didn't check. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to their website. Fee USCIS fees calculator. Okay, if you put USCIS fees calculator, um, you're gonna see that it's gonna tell you exactly how much. Because I don't have all those pricing in my head. Yeah, it's about a US program for those living in Cameroon to go to Costa Rica. I I didn't hear about it, so I can only talk about what I know. So I don't know about it. I can Google it, but I don't know about it. Costa Rica, Cameroonian going to Costa Rica. Let's see. Aboli Stephen. Yeah, Costa Rica, it's a different country. It has nothing to do with. Are you talking about Puerto Rico? Because Costa Rica is a different country. I don't know, people. I really don't know. I have no idea about that program. I didn't hear about anything about it. So I'm not sure who told you about this type of program. Oh, somebody's saying here in the comment, hi, Uri. Somebody said it's illegal. Oh, yeah. If it's illegal, it's not, I don't know. I don't know about it. I just, yeah, Costa Rica is a different country. It has nothing to do with America. So abolish death, and I don't know about that route. Okay, it's illegal. Somebody in the comments say it's illegal. I didn't hear a program that America is giving. No, there's no such program. Everything that America does is on the official website. It's either going to be on USCIS.gov website, or it's going to be on DHS.gov or the Department of State. So I don't know about that. Yeah, I even Google, I didn't see anything about Costa Rica program. No. Anyway, anybody else? We have 11 people in the house. Let's get started, friends. We are talking about the latest immigration news. What's going on with USCIS, what's going on with the Department of State, the visa bulletin. So those are the subjects we are going to be talking about. If you have a question, just put it in the comment. We have a question from Christiana and Kieli. I filed for VAWA only, and I was approved. After approval, I filed for I-485, which I filed for the fee waiver, and I was approved. It's over 6 months now. Okay, so green card based on VAWA. So what is the question? Like how long it's gonna take? You're gonna have to look into green card family-based adjustment processing time for your specific state or city or service center. That's how you know how long it's gonna take. Yeah. So Christiana and Kiele, yeah, how long it's gonna take, I don't know. You're gonna have to check on the specific uh, website processing time for a specific center or city. It's gonna tell you how long. When will you receive a travel permits and work permits? Okay. Well, lately it has been taking 6 months, really. Um, but the green card takes at least 2 years, right? But the work permit and the travel document, if you file combined, lately, what I've seen so far, 6 weeks, it's taking 6 weeks. See the light? It's called it. Okay. Lately, it's taking at least 6 weeks. Sorry, 6 months. But again, it depends, right? Where you're located, what service center. But the National Benefit Service Center is taking at least between 3 to 6 months to get that lately. So you can call them and find out. You can call them and find out. But if you have your work permit through C31 for VAWA, you should continue working with it. Maybe that's why they don't care giving you the work permit, because they know you already have one, right? So yeah, you can call them and try to find out. BJ, hello. Who else has a question? My I-130 is depending, but showing 2 weeks online. Is it accurate? Online, don't trust online. I always says that if you're lucky, maybe in 2 weeks they're gonna do it. If not, then you just, you wait patiently. You can always call them to find out what's gonna happen. Something around those lines. But as far as what you see, like what is showing online, no, don't trust that. It's USCIS. Okay. I applied for asylum in 2016. Any idea what is going on? Not interview yet. Yeah, they are not calling anybody for those interviews. There's 2 things you can do. You can try expedite request, or you can sue USCIS to call you, or you can just wait until someday they're gonna call. But lately, really, people who have applied since 2015 until today, they haven't called anybody. The only people they call on my behalf are the people who we definitively sue USCIS, and then another one we try expedite request. It worked. Then we waited again another 6 months. So it took at least in total 11 months for them to get a result from that interview, and to get a result from how do you call it? From like to schedule them for the interview, and then after the interview you wait again. In total was about 11 months. Yep. So especially the last one, we started the process in March. They called them for the interview sometime in September, and we waited for the result this year in March. That's when they got the result. Yeah, almost a year. Okay. When I get my travel document through TPS, can I travel while my asylum case is still pending? Yeah, if you have a travel document through TPS, you can travel, right? Depending on where you're going, if they need a visa, where you're going, or you're just going to your country. But if you have asylum, then you can't go to your country, because then you contradict your asylum case, right? So you can go somewhere else, but you have to check the requirement of the country where you're trying to go. But if you have an asylum pending, then you have TPS, like a travel document from TPS. You can't just go to your country of origin where you fear persecution. Remember, you claim asylum. So what's going to happen is your asylum is going to be found frivolous. It's like you're lying. So don't do it unless you're going to a different country that has nothing to do with what you said on your asylum claim. But in order to go to that country, you have to check their visa requirements. So that's how it works. EVE. Is it faster to file adjustment of status with court or with USCIS? In order to file adjustment of status with court, the judge has to tell you that. Like, you have to ask first for it, and the judge has to allow you to do it. You can't just file it in court. It doesn't work like that with court. So let's see here. We don't have a question here. Okay. So to answer your question, this is what I'm gonna say, right? If somebody's in removal, when they take pleadings, that's when they ask the judge. Then they'll ask them, "What is your defense?" Then, if you say adjustment of status, then the judge is gonna order you to file the application. So with the court, and then on the day of the hearing, the individual hearing, that's when the judge is gonna adjudicate your adjustment of status. Now it's going to depend when are they going to schedule you for the individual hearing. So, but with USCIS, you just go with the timeline with USCIS, and in order for you to file with USCIS, you have to terminate removal first, then go to USCIS. So which one is faster? It's just going to depend first on if the judge gives you permission to file in court, and second, when is your individual hearing scheduled. So if let's say your individual hearing is scheduled in 6 months and the judge already told you to file the asylum application, then of course when you go to court, that's when they're going to adjudicate that. But you have to know that you can't just send it to court like that without getting the pleadings into first, right? So okay. I don't understand Abu Bakr. Oh, to a different country. Yes, yes, you can go to a different country. You just have to know that country, what they're requiring in order to enter their country if they need a visa. Or you can just enter like that. I don't know. That's that's something you have to check with that country embassy to know their requirement for their country. I don't understand this one. Can I send pleading during master hearing? During master hearing, that's when they're going to ask you the type of defense. So if you say adjustment of status, then the judge is going to order you to file those green card application. So that's how pleadings works. For the adjustment of status. Yeah, so basically the way it works in courts, you go there the day of your master hearing, they read, they might read or not read it, depending if you have a lawyer or not, but it's advisable for you to have a lawyer. But anyway, once you go there, they're going to ask you the things on your notice to appear. Then you're going to take your pleadings, and then they're going to ask you the type of defense. What type of relief are you asking for the court? That's when you're going to say adjustment of status. Then the judge is going to order you to file those application of adjustment of status. Then you're going to file it with the court. But remember, you're adjusting based on what, right? Do you have I-130 based on family base, or based on what are you adjusting? So those are the requirements that has to be met first, you know, prior to you asking all that. What else? Who else has a question? We got 13 people in the house. Please like, please share. We are here to answer questions, and I hope I am answering your questions to the best of my ability. Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about this ombudsman office. They have a new, you know, when you're trying to follow up on your case, you can go to ombudsman office. They have a new website. Not new website, but it's now clear how you, it's much better. Okay, so let me share my screen. You're welcome, EVE, you're welcome. Let me share my screen. and show you something. Okay, we have a question here on Instagram. What to do when I-290B approved but USCIS not informed to BIA in a denied asylum case? Yeah, you're going to contact USCIS, because usually what they will do, they will transfer the case to USCIS, approved and not informed to BIA in a denial case. Oh, so your case, I don't know where your case stands. Is it like did you file the I-290B prior to? Usually people file I-92B when a petition has been denied by USCIS. So when they file it on time, at the time they're filing I-290B, they haven't, I'm not sure if you had two petitions pending or what was going on. That I don't know, right? I don't know the background. But what I know is that when a petition has been denied by USCIS, they're going to give you some options, right? So when you file the form I-290B, is for you to get that petition approved. So, and then once the petition is pending, I don't know which one BIA denied the asylum when. That I don't know. But anyway, you're going to have to go back to USCIS to inform them that the I-290B was approved, because sometimes there's lack of communication, and then whatever benefit you're requesting under I-290B, then USCIS is going to issue. Let's say it was a green card that you were requesting and it was denied, and then you want to apply for you want to appeal using the form I-290B, reopening your case. Once the I-290B is approved, you take that approval notice, you send it to USCIS, and you start following up to figure out, like, they should issue the green card because now you won on appeal. But I'm not sure that the BIA asylum was two different cases. Oh, okay. Yeah, you BIA deny, okay. BIA deny, but I-290 file with USCIS. When that's the confusing. When did BIA deny? It was asylum. So basically, your asylum went to BIA instead of, like, when asylum gets denied by USCIS, the case gets referred to court. And when it gets denied at court, the case, then you appeal with BIA. So I'm not sure when you file the I-290B approval. Yeah, your case is so confusing. Really, if it's an asylum case, the way it works, you file with USCIS, you get denied, the case gets referred to court, and then you go to court. If you get denied, the case gets referred to BIA. Meanwhile, you are still court denied, then appeal to. If the court deny, you don't appeal to USCIS, you appeal to BIA. So this case is so confusing, Akumar. I'm so confused about what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so confused about it. BIA also deny. Okay. But but BIA deny your asylum, but USCIS approved? No. But USCIS approved the form 290B. Wow, that's so unheard of. Yeah, because if BIA deny your asylum, you no longer have the right to the work permit. So this approval is irrelevant at this point. Yeah. So, because when they're gonna check in the system, Yeah, so for the I-765, yeah, it's gonna be irrelevant now. It should have come earlier because they're gonna check. Because what's gonna happen is, yeah, because when BIA deny your case, it's like final decision. BIA wants you. So this is the thing, right? You apply for asylum with USCIS, it doesn't work out. Your case is referred to court, it doesn't work out. You appeal with BIA, it doesn't work out. The BIA deny. The only option now you have is to go to federal court to get them to review the decision of the BIA. But you only have 30 days to do that. But meanwhile, if your I-765 approval came after they already deny, it's irrelevant because you have a denial of the asylum. Then you have no basis to have the work permit. So you're going to have to file in federal court to get the federal judge to review the decision of the BIA. But meanwhile, you cannot really work because you have a denial as final. So the I-290B that they did for you is irrelevant now, regardless of when it was approved, because your case is denied. Yeah. Akamora, you're going to have to get the BIA decision to get reviewed by a federal judge, but you have to do it within 30 days. Otherwise, it's too late. Yeah. So that's what's going on with your case. Anyway, so what I was trying to say here. Okay. So, okay. How to prepare for a potential miss from USA? What document do I put together? First of all, if you know there's a misrepresentation, then in order to win misrepresentation, you have to be able to show extreme hardship to your qualifying relative. In this case, it's probably your spouse, right? So it has to be, there's only two ways, right? Spouse or parent. So if you have a spouse who's a lawful permanent resident or a parent who's a lawful permanent resident or a U.S. citizen, right? Spouse, lawful permanent resident or U.S. citizen, parent, lawful permanent resident or U.S. citizen, at that point, you have to show extreme hardship. It can be a problem of health, like somebody is sick. It can be financial hardship. Financial hardship really has to be combined with a lot of things. But if it's a disease, especially if it's like a rare type of disease, that will show hardship, really. Sickness in the family, uh, financial, those are the things. But you always have to wait for USCIS to figure out whether there's misrepresentation or not. They're going to send you a letter. Can I renew my work permit while IO61 is pending to family-based adjustment of status? You renew your work permit if you have a green card pending. I-485 pending, yes, you can renew your work permit. Not for I-601, but for you're renewing based on green card pending. IORI. Uri. I don't even know if I'm saying correctly. Yeah, why it's showing website? Yeah, it's gonna show, but you're not gonna do anything with it because you have a decision from BIA that says denial. So what are you gonna do with it? Okay, I guess we got all questions. Wow, we got a lot of questions today. I was going to share with you the Ombudsman Office website, new website, but I guess, hold on, let's see if you want it. Okay. I guess you guys are bombarding me with questions. Hello, good morning. Veronica Villegas, hello, good morning. How are you? You have I-765 till 2029. Based on what? Based on asylum or based on what? Um, so if your asylum is terminated, then you have to apply for a new one with your green card application. Present. Okay, let me share the screen. Yeah, let me share the screen first. Okay, so the Ombudsman Office, as you can see here, the Ombudsman Office has a new website. For people who always like to say, I like to follow up with USCIS. USCIS is not doing anything. You can see, oh, is it? Okay, so this is the Ombudsman Office website. They have a new form now. It's like really straightforward compared to the old one. So when you click request for assistance, it goes directly to the form. You see now the way it's set up, it's really better because it's the same website, but the form was so messed up. Now it's really better the way it's set up. You can always request for assistance, right? Click here, you go to next. It tells you what type of actions and what type of form, uh, what what they can help you with, right? What did you do first of all? Let's say you did already did you contacted USCIS. You're gonna have to put your name, the date you contacted USCIS by phone, the number they gave you, the date. For T visa, VAWA, you have to contact the appropriate USCIS services. But anyway, so let's say you do this, right? I'm just demonstrating with the type of cases they can help with. It's usually there. If you contacted them, if you didn't contact, you just go. It's ask you first of all, what type of actions did you do? Did you contact USCIS already? Did you talk to the congressman office already? You have to tell them because they can't just help you if you're already taking, like they have to see that you make some effort, good faith effort prior to help you, right? So, and then it gives you what type of cases they can help you with, right? Mailing issue, including non-delivery of documents. Beneficiary is gonna age out. You want them to be protected or speed up your case. Certain case involving U.S. military personnel and their family, they can expedite. Um, Application or petition that were improperly rejected. USCIS reject your application and now they're asking you to pay another fees. But if it was their mistakes, typographic error, somebody remove a proceeding, and they haven't heard anything from USCIS. Yeah, Annie, this is how you can get your case resolved, right? Since you say you've been waiting for too long for I-130, right? But the hearing has to be scheduled within 6 months. Okay, let's say you have I-130 pending and you haven't heard from USCIS, and the hearing has to be scheduled within 6 months. So you can contact them to help you out to expedite certain cases involving emergency or hardship, priority, system issues, case pending, past processing time. That's a lot of people. Case that has no processing times, that's the form I-290B, for example, and the N-336, they have no processing time. Those are the cases they can help you with. And this is really, they did really some improvement on this website. It's really straightforward now. Let me stop sharing. That's what I wanted to share with you. What else? Okay. Let me see if I have another question here. Why USCIS did not transfer your case where BIA was still? Um, that I don't know. That you're gonna have to put up with USCIS, I guess. So yeah, but right now there's nothing really you can do. You, if you feel like they've done something wrong to you, you can sue them. But other than that, the denial is already there. You're gonna have to, if you have time, try to resolve it. Go to federal court, ask a judge to review the BIA decision. Hopefully they can overturn it or not. I don't know. But other than that, you're gonna have to find this different type of benefit to apply, but you have to go back to reopen your case and stuff like that. That's, yeah, that's really too bad. That's the unfortunate. So at that, no, granted withholding of removal. Can you travel? No, you're in removal. You cannot travel. Never. They're not gonna give it to you anyway. So even if they give it to you by mistake, you're not gonna come back. That's the problem. So because you are in removal, you don't have anything else. Um, you're stuck. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so this is it for today. This is it for today. What option do you have? Well, the only option you have here is right. If you're not married and you get married to a U.S. citizen, what's going to happen is the I-130 get approved. You go back to court to terminate removal proceedings. It has to be terminated. So you're going to have to ask ICE to terminate it. Hopefully they do it. Once they terminate, then you can apply for a green card. At that point, only then you can apply for travel document. Or if you have a U.S. citizen child who turned 21, has to be U.S. citizen. The spouse has to be U.S. citizen. The child has to be U.S. citizen. Then the child when they turn 21, right? Then they're gonna petition for you. Once it is approved, then you go back to the court, to ICE basically, and ask them to reopen your case, terminate removal, and at that point, you're going to file for the green card and the travel document. That's the only option. Family-based petition, it has to be spouse, U.S. spouse, or U.S. child. That's it. I think I've talked to you before, so you just want me to repeat the same thing. But anyway, that's what it is. So the day your child, if you have children, just wait for the child to turn 21. Then that's when you can start something and just hope it get to somewhere. Child has to be 21 and U.S. citizen. That's it. Can you take your case? Can you take this? What state are you located in? Because the person who has to go to federal court has to be admitted in that specific federal court. What state are you located in? I can only take you if you live in Maryland or District of Columbia. And just know that you only have 30 days. If the 30 days has already passed, you can't do nothing with that case. You can't go to federal court. So, yeah. Yeah, Akumar 8737. If you need a consultation, you can schedule it so we can discuss. Probably you might just, if you're not married, can get married, and we can try to reopen the case and terminate removal. Or if you have a U.S. child, um, we can try to help you. But other than that, New Orleans, no, I can't take your case. I can't go to federal court in New Orleans. You have to get a lawyer who's in New Orleans. In New Orleans, that way they can go to federal court in New Orleans over there. Yeah, but they have to do it within 30 days. If they can't do it within 30 days, it's just like you're done. You just have to either get married to a U.S. citizen if you are not married, or if you have a U.S. child, wait until they turn 21 so you can reopen your case. That's it. I always put my consultation link if you always put my consultation link here for people who need it. For people who need it. Yeah, always put it there. For people who need it, they can always schedule. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, I talked for 41 minutes. That's a lot. By the way, anybody need a consultation, they should just schedule it by using the consultation link in the description box. If you need it, okay, don't be calling me just to ask questions. If you need a consultation, schedule it. If you don't need it, don't call, don't schedule it, okay? It's simple as that. Until next time, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining.